How many pairs of Air Jordans do you have?
I have about 9 pair of Air Jordans, but it does not matter about those. It matters about these right here.
Okay, black people, you have got to do better. Welcome to the most offensive podcast ever. I'm Slimmy V, and this is the most offensive podcast ever. Today, I'm going to be talking about black people. Let me pull up this article. White supremacists discuss using the coronavirus as a bioweapon, that it is an obligation to spread it should any of them contract the virus. White supremacists suggested targeting law enforcement and non-white people in particular. They floated options like leaving saliva on door handles at local FBI offices, spitting on elevator buttons, and spreading the virus in non-white neighborhoods. These white racists are out to get you. These white racists may have been responsible for those memes claiming that blacks were immune. If you always feel like these white racists are out to get you, there are certain things that you should not do. Your priorities has to be straight. Number one, if the government wants to reopen the state to get people back to work, what's the first thing black people do? Oh, lo and behold, crowds gather to buy new Air Jordans in Atlanta after lockdown lifted. You guys are black. You guys have a target on your back. You guys know that people are out to get you. Some of you may think like, oh, they're lifting this restriction to get us blacks, but what do you find yourself doing? Standing in line for some sneakers? Like, seriously? Going to the beach? I'm just talking to my black people. I don't know what the white people are doing or whatever, but I'm talking to my black people who feel like they are being targeted all the time. If you feel like you're being targeted all the time, then you will leave your booty home. Chill with the Jordan. Ain't nobody, y'all can't even see me in the park. Y'all gonna get some sneakers. Yeah, you guys don't have your priorities, okay? You guys are whoring. I'm just talking to my black people. Like, again, what white people do is what white people do. But I'm talking to you. Why? Because... And you guys got to hear it in this manner, because you guys say one thing, then y'all do another. Oh, the government is out to get us. Maybe by opening, they have us exposed. But guess what? Most of the victims were black people. Black people grew up in poor neighborhoods. We have...
Well, startling statistics. We've been telling you that African Americans are disproportionately impacted by COVID-19, and new research says that certain pre-existing conditions may put them at higher risk.
Diabetes, we got hypertension, we got heart disease, we got all these type of problem, baby mama problem, daddy going to prison, drug issues, and all of that. And this virus is coming, and it's affecting us the most. Out of all the other races, it's affecting us the most. And you guys have the nerve to stand in line for sneakers.
You will not believe all the reports of violence that broke out when people rushed to get the newest pair of Air Jordans. A crowd busted through this door in Indiana. And remember, as you're watching these pictures, this is all over shoes. A few people got trampled. Doors were ripped right off their hinges. The Air Jordan retro shoes just went on sale early Friday morning.
That's your priority? Sneakers? Okay, let me tell you a little something, all right? These racist people, now, they want to come and they want to target you. Okay? There's a Bible quote. No weapons formed against us shall prosper. It only works if you set your priorities in straight. These weapons that they have formed will not harm us if we, number one, eat healthy. Okay, you said you grew up in a poor neighborhood and you didn't have enough, but yo, you standing in line for Jordans. You got the latest iPhones. You're going to a party. You got a bottle of Henny. You're willing to share your blunt, your weed, your Mary J. But you can't afford to eat healthy. You can't afford to go to the gym. Eating healthy does not have to be expensive. 3 bags of carrots could cost $1. Could make some carrot soup. Cowabunga, dude. You know, I mean, I'm not even talking about Ninja Turtles, but
tonight I dine on turtle soup.
Yo, it don't have to be expensive. The way our body is built, we don't have to eat much. Okay, we can eat less. Maybe I could get someone on here and I could interview them and say, what can we do with black people who think that it's expensive to eat healthy? Okay, so all these Snicker bars for breakfast, all these little quarter juices and chips and cheese doodles, and going to Checkers and getting these yummy cheesy fries, we screwing our bodies up. We get an apple, we get some fruits. They don't cost that much. Do you have to eat meat? Do you have to eat chicken? Do you have to eat candy? Yeah, these things are cheap and you can get them for good prices and stuff like that, but you could eat good for cheap too. And that's a show that I actually want to do, but I want to have someone in there with some insight and some knowledge and some wisdom as to where to go, what to do, how to buy, and how to eat, even if you don't have a lot of money. Because yo, when I see these people from the projects or from the ghetto and they have these sneakers and iPhones more than me, I'm like, hold on, dog, where'd you get that? Where'd you get that? And they're always talking about playing PS5 and Xbox, and I'm like, hold on, wait, hold up. Don't you live in that gated community right there? I don't even live there and I ain't got that. Hold up, wait, you saw what show? They only have that show on Netflix and Hulu. How do you get Hulu? You know what I'm saying? Like, wait, you got Disney Plus? Now I'm borrowing my homeboys, Disney Plus. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do in the hood. Nah, dog, I don't know how you do. I'm a hustler, baby. But yo, you guys can do all these stuff, man. You guys can sell weed without getting caught for like 20 years. 20 years.
Every choice that is made in your present moment has an impact on your future.
I just had to let this off my chest. My way. The Slimmy V way. Because to death, and you guys may not understand that because of how what I say may be perceived. Don't let these white racist, supremacist, white nationalist people get to you. Don't let them bring you down. No weapons formed against us black people will ever prosper. Nothing. I'm Slimmy V. This is the most offensive podcast ever. And if you're not offended, then you wasn't listening. So rewind and listen again. God bless, stress less, and let Yahweh give you rest. I'm out.